Mr. Nathaniel Nkrumah, you're most welcome. I'm delighted. I had to insist that I come and be part of this occasion in terms of the training that is being undertaken. We are happy that you are here. I've been pushing the director here. As you notice, most of our staff, they're not very old. It's a young workforce. A number of them, I think, are less than 5 years.
Yes, and 22 joined in January.
Yeah, sure. So you can see that they need a lot of impartation of skills. I'm sure you appreciate what we are being exposed to. So just to welcome you and also welcome the group here to this important training, which I had been impressing on the director to make sure that he organizes something that you people can be taken through. I'm sure you meet a lot of hurdles when it comes to evaluation. When I was doing the APAS for 2024 last year, I noticed that a number of you were indicating, we need training in this area, especially sterile and biologicals. And it's happened. I promised him and some of you that you will be exposed to as much training as possible, because we want to have a very strong marketing authorization department in as far as capacity is concerned. So the hallmark for the institution is marketing authorization. That's an entry point for us to start regulating a product. So without that, it becomes a little bit of a challenge. As you know, I may not lecture you on this one. Essentially, we are concerned about the 3 standards, the quality, safety, and effectiveness. So for you to achieve that, you need to be competent people. And also for purposes of WHO, you don't want to interact with an NRA whose manpower is up to a certain level. So it's up to a certain level. You may be informed that in the next few weeks, if not 3 or so, or 2 weeks, we'll have WHO come to do a self-assisted benchmarking. So I'm sure one of the things, we've not gone through the assessment. So I'm sure one of the things that they'll basically look at is your levels of competencies. They've been talking about this competence framework and all that. So basically, they want assurance that you people are able to do the job, which will not compromise the people out there. You can imagine if you, for instance, channeled out a product, and you know that mistakes will go through up to my stage. It gets onto the market and the product is not okay. I think we had one product, Mr. Ryoko will recall, even a number of you, it was the subject of the media. Yeah, I remember that journalist, should be Mwape Kumwenda.
Yes.
She was on it. Yeah. This product is basically, what was it? It was an antibiotic. I've forgotten.
The gentamicin?
Gentamicin.
Yes.
It was gentamicin. So for that gentamicin, we got a number of reports, ADRs. People were vomiting, having severe headaches, and so on. So when we did a follow-up, we had to also do an inspection. Where we went, where it was manufactured from, we noticed that our standard in terms of what we tell either our customers or whoever it is, or our clients, that, or they will decide which may be standard to use, if it's BP, USP, or international pharmacopy. So we had insisted, rather they had insisted to the manufacturer that they use BP, which we gladly, I think, did an evaluation and all. But we had noted that when we went there, there was some impurity that was hidden, which could not be picked by the other pharmacopoeia, unless the Chinese pharmacopoeia. That's why it was discovered that that impurity was way over. And that's what was causing toxicity. I'm just giving an example, some of the things that you go through. So you miss something, maybe first reviewer is not very competent, you take to another one, until it goes all the way. Well, that one I'm not sure whether we had registered it, Mr. Ryoko. Gentamet?
Gentamet, it was approved, of course, based on the, should have been the BD,
Yes.
because at that point we were insisting on these other international accepted pharmacopoeia.
Yeah.
So they decided also to ignore monitoring of the purity,
Yeah.
because it wasn't in the British pharmacopoeia.
So I'm just giving an example. It's a reality. We faced that. There was massive in terms of adverse drug reaction in the market, where somebody would be injected, complain of a severe headache and vomiting. And it took time, I think, in terms of the investigations, where the media was following up to see how the conclusion would be. So just trying to give you an indication of what the importance of getting the necessary skills and knowledge, particularly in some of the areas of concern, like sterile products are quite critical, where if you're talking about an injection, it goes direct into the bloodstream. So you need to do due diligence as far as that is concerned. Basically, it's to encourage you, to motivate you, follow through, ask questions where you're not clear, so that at the end of the day, we have people that are competent and are able to do the work that is expected. So I hope you are enjoying. As from last week, I wasn't there, but I'm told it's something that went great, and we're expecting that in the next 5 days, you will learn a lot, and there will be a difference in terms of your outputs, particularly the reports that you'll be generating. So you also note that we'll be going into reliance. We've started already with Egypt, including Ghana. We did an MOU which is yet to be finalized. So regulators would want to work with another regulator where they've got confidence that indeed if we give this to Tanzania, to Ghana, we can rely on whatever information that they may be able to generate in respect of maybe the report or the assessment. So it's got a lot of functionality in terms of you coming up to a certain level of competencies, not only for safeguarding our members of the public, but also when it comes to reliance with other countries. They shouldn't say Zambia has got assessors that are incompetent, that can't evaluate ABC. It's not something nice. So learn, and it's up to you also to have that desire to learn a little bit more, even beyond what you're going to get from here. So I didn't mean to give a speech, formal speech, just to welcome you to this training, and to also welcome our facilitator. His face looks familiar. We should have met in one of the meetings. We could have, yeah. I don't know whether it's London MHRA, sorry, EMA.
Yeah,
EMA, clinical trials. Okay, so that was just to motivate you. So ask as many questions as possible. I was just listening into GMP in the morning, I think under UDANEPAT, where they are training inspectors and so forth. So learning does not stop. At whatever stage you are, we learn something new every day. So all the best in this training. Thank you.